When my son Brandon was very young, he would ask a ton of questions. I guess that was normal for a child. Sometimes I was in a hurry or busy doing something, so my response was, because. Ever been there? Well, Brandon was persistent and he didn't like that answer. And he would often come back with, why, cuz? So it caused me to stop what I was doing and spend time with him and try to explain what he was asking. I remember one time when he was really young, he asked me to explain rain. And I'm like, okay, he's not going to accept the whole because answer. So I tried to figure out how to explain rain to a 3-year-old. My response was, they were kisses from heaven. Man, that put a smile on my face. And he was like, okay. I'm like, okay, cool. So when it rained, we would go outside and we would say that God was kissing us on the head or on the arm. And we'd just smile about that. Well, since then, yes, you got it. My response every time it rains was I was getting kisses from heaven. It rained the other day, and yes, I said kisses from heaven. I love that. And it puts a smile on my face. Always follows with a smile. Especially now that I know that Brandon is getting kisses in heaven all the time now. See, that gives me joy from God. He gave me that little bit of joy. Psalms 21 says that joy comes from the strength of the Lord and from his salvation. So when I'm going through stuff and I have disorder or chaos or just things in my life that just don't seem to be going well, God will remind me and he'll throw a little bit of joy in my life, like rain. And it makes me stop and puts a smile on my face. That brings me pure joy in the middle of my chaos. What about you? What kind of joy has God given you so that you can stop in the middle of your chaos and reflect on what his promises are to you? I hope that this has encouraged you today. And maybe the next time a child stops and asks you where rain comes from and what rain is, maybe your response will be, they're kisses from heaven. Thank you for joining me for my prayer moments with Jane.